everybody, and welcome to the 1224 podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm Shay.
And we're here to talk to you about everything animation.
Hey.
Yeah.
Guess what today is?
Is it my birthday?
No, that passed.
Oh, right. It's not August anymore. You're right.
Mm-mm.
What is today?
A very special holiday.
Very special holiday?
Yeah, I got superpowers. Joke's on everyone. Watch out.
Oh my gosh, how are you feeling?
I feel powerful. I can
As
evaporate
you should.
things.
Evaporate.
It's very fun.
Ooh, like water?
Yeah.
Like you can evaporate anything?
Yeah, I'm evaporating the sweat on my hands right now.
Oh man, I wish you could evaporate my sweat.
No.
Damn.
That's personal.
Fair enough.
That's weird.
Fair enough.
But you wanna know what's the best thing about holidays?
Yeah.
About today, especially.
Yeah.
There's some cool specials, but like, there aren't a lot of specials to talk about for today because, it's the first year of this holiday. So let's talk about, some other specials.
Yeah. Let's talk about not only just, being Christmas around the corner, but also the other holidays that happen in December.
Yeah. I think there's 3, right?
Yes.
At least 3 major ones that are technically
the big
recognized
3
in America.
Yeah. There's so many big specials out there that celebrate the holidays, and we're gonna talk about the ones that are deepest in our hearts, while also mentioning a few ones that we want to honor as well. So let's get started.
Yeah.
Who should go first? Should it be me or you, or should we just randomly decide?
I don't know. Let's just randomly decide. I mean,
okay.
It's a chill podcast today.
Yeah, it's very chill.
Got my hot cocoa.
Aww.
Got my cider.
Now I want some hot cocoa.
I'll pass you some here. Take some.
Thank you, Shay. Because
You're
we're in
welcome.
the same room. It's snowing right now.
Yeah, it's snowing.
Yeah. Good hot cocoa.
Yeah, wow.
It's really good.
Yeah, the cup's empty.
Wow.
I mean, you can go first.
Okay, all right. I guess the first one I want to mention is Spongebob Christmas Who. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Spongebob. It's out there.
Yeah, SpongeBob's older than us.
Yeah, literally. But
we are the same age as this special, just slightly older.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this Christmas special, I think it's the first Christmas special that SpongeBob had.
Yeah, it's the first one.
The first one, yep. And I grew up watching that, especially watching it with my brother. And essentially the episode is about SpongeBob, trying to understand the meaning of Christmas once, he heads over to Sandy's house, and he looks at all these different decorations in her dome, because, she's from Texas, USA. And, and so SpongeBob is like, what's all this? And then Sandy's like, well, it's Christmas. And he was like, Christmas who? And that's why the episode's called that. And so what SpongeBob does, he spreads the meaning of Christmas all around Bikini Bottom.
The way I imagine it, even though I know this isn't the case in this, the special, I imagine him as a Jehovah's Witness. Which I know is ironic that I'm using this, but, imagine him, knocking on people's doors.
Right.
Have you heard? It's like, have you heard of this guy named Santa? Have you heard that he gives you gifts?
Yeah. Huh? Santa?
Yeah, that's how I imagine it.
Yeah. That's definitely what he does. And he has the whole town, the whole world of the Bikini Bottom believes him, except for one person.
Squidward,
Squidward.
It makes sense for Squidward too.
Yeah. It's a Squidward vibe of him. And obviously, as the word of Christmas gets spread around, he like everybody else is just preparing for Christmas itself, and like, you know, because they're so excited for Santa to come, and you know, obviously there's this iconic huge Christmas number that goes on that's stuck in my head right now. I would sing it, but I'm not gonna torture you guys with that. But it's really catchy, and so, you know, everybody's excited, everybody's hyped, and eventually Santa doesn't come the next day, and everybody's like, what's going on? Why did you lie to us, SpongeBob? And like, SpongeBob gets upset, but then Squidward comes over and sees how upset he is. And so what Squidward does, as a change of heart and in the spirit of the holidays, he becomes Santa Claus and gives everyone a present from his house. And so everything in his house is gone. And that's it. That's wow. A special as a whole.
Also, Santa shows up in the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this was, like, weird era SpongeBob where, there's, like, a lot of live action segments. Although they're doing that a lot now, too.
Yeah.
I've noticed, which is really fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, if modern SpongeBob isn't bad, yeah, like, I tell people, I'm like, look, you gotta give, like, modern SpongeBob a chance because, like, it's created by people who watch the show growing up. Like, earlier seasons, it's, like, pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, with the expressions and stuff. And, like, the animation actually got up, too. Like, I think they got more frames in the animation. I'm pretty sure they upped their frames of animation, which is really cool. As a kid, I also watched Christmas Who a lot. Not with siblings or cousins, because no one comes over our house for Christmas. So, like, I watched it alone, as I should. Aww. And, it's not I'm fine.
I'll watch it with you.
No, it's fine. But, like, Christmas Who, it's an iconic episode. Like, that's all I can really say. Like, everyone mentions, like, the song, and then, like, you know, Squidward and stuff. Sandy indoctrinating the whole, like, Bikini Bottom into celebrating Christmas. You know, it's, like, a fun time.
Yeah, it is.
Although, you know, I know what I want to mention.
What?
The second SpongeBob Christmas special, because
one by one, back to back. Okay.
Yeah, no, this isn't even on my thing, but I knew I was gonna bring it up anyway, so like might as well. The new, like, okay, so the newer one, because there's two. The newer one's actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's like a whole musical also.
Yeah.
Because like you have an original. I think you have like two original songs, and then you have "Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas," which came out like when I was 7. And I knew that song from, like, a Lego music video for it.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I remember that. I remember
yeah, like Lego on Demand.
Yeah.
And, like, it had, like, the big giant SpongeBob, and it was, like, singing, like...
Ahoy, everybody!
It was really cool. But,
it was neat.
The new special, I think, in terms of, like, plot... Okay, in terms of, like, Christmas message, as in, like, not being selfish on Christmas, and, like...
Yeah.
Jerk character turning good. I don't think it's as effective as the first one, but like the second one's more fun in terms of just like general plot. In terms of just general plot. Yeah, like it's more whimsical than like the first one, because the first one I feel like is really grounded, which is interesting for SpongeBob standards too. Yeah, like the new one, it's like they incorporate, it's like full force Christmas, because it's like they have fruitcake, and that's, like, a big vital part of it. SpongeBob is framed for being naughty, because Plankton, like, framed everyone, especially SpongeBob. And, like, the zirconium thing in the fruitcake was also just really funny, I felt like. So, yeah, like, I think the only thing that wasn't as effective in the second special, too, was, like, the Patchy segment. Because it was, like, supposed to be, like, the whole special was kind of parodying, those classic, like, is it Rankin Bass? Like the stop motion Christmas specials that you usually see.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know the name for it either, but I know those like stop motion like animation movies.
That's what's mainly like parodying, which I wish like more specials did that. Like, I know that when we were younger too, we did, we had like the Nickmas, commercial bumpers where they parody that, and it's like Rosie O'Donnell's like Frosty the Snowman, and like all the Nicktoons have like this big Christmas party, and like they were all like in stop motion, and that was really cool. I love those I love watching them so much. But yeah, I like the SpongeBob Christmas specials. I like both of them. Like, if you haven't seen the second one, I say check it out, because I know a lot of people haven't, because that was like kind of during like mid-tier, like a lot of people who like SpongeBob in the early seasons dropped off definitely by then. But it's a good special.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, SpongeBob still hasn't, like, fell off for me, not gonna lie. Like, I haven't seen, like, recent episodes and stuff, but, yeah, like, I'm not gonna, like, diss on SpongeBob for nothing, you know? And I think, it's been a while since I've seen the second one, because I literally only remember, like, the stop-motion, like, music video for it. But I think the first one really, like, is still just very, like, special to me, just because... Like, obviously I grew up with it, but I literally, like, the jokes in that episode really stick with me. Like, I'm just thinking about, like, the the adult joke where you know, Squidward realizes, like, basically, like, he's being a jerk, right? And, like, the point is, like...
the donkey. And,
the
like,
donkey!
And all, it's just like, I've been such a... And I'm like, oh my god. It's, like, It's a good joke. Honestly, if you like using stock images, like, in your media, I think SpongeBob's such a good way of looking at, like, stock images or videos, or, like, just real life, like, incorporating real life people with, like, cartoon stuff in a surreal way.
Exactly. Like, they had they also did the Patchy segment thing, like, in the beginning and then at the end of the episode.
Yeah, which, like, makes sense. I think it works better in the first special anyways. Just
for sure.
The second one, it's like he's the second one he's delivering letters, but it's like it's not like him narrating, like, or watching the special. It's just him and Potty just like doing whatever. So it wasn't like I didn't enjoy it as much as this one, where it's like he's in his house, he's baking cookies, like chaos, right?
Oh my gosh, just chaos in Patchy's house.
Yeah, like
it's so crazy.
It's at.
Yeah,
okay?
It's a fun time. Like, I'd have a party there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good solid special, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn, Shay.
Okay, so I realize I went over by one, but that's okay. I'm gonna bring up, you know, I guess I should preface this. A lot of these are gonna be like Cartoon Network based, to be honest, so... But the first one I want to bring up is Olive, the Other Reindeer from, like, 1999, I think. So basically, the whole special, it's about this little dog, her name's Olive, and, like, she's having, like, a really, like, you know, crummy day, and her and her owner get into a fight, right? And around Christmas, of course. So basically, while she's listening to the radio, like... she hears Santa say Olive the Other Reindeer, but she thinks that, like, he's talking about her, because Olive. And so basically, she goes on this huge quest. Well, it's like a road trip, like hitchhiking road trip to the North Pole to help out Santa, because Santa's like, I can't deliver presents this year. Let's have all my other reindeer, because, like, one of the reindeers, like, broke their legs. And so on this trip, she also goes with this penguin who's a scammer named Martini. And as all of this is happening, her owner's trying to find her. And that's the special. It's really cute.
Aww.
It's based off a children's book of the same name, also. And I've read the children's book before, actually. Another cool thing about it, I'm pretty sure Drew Barrymore voices Olive. And also the whole thing is directed by Okay, so it's directed by Matt Groening from Simpsons, and basically a lot of writers from The Simpsons worked on this, and even Dan Castellaneta, the voice of Homer and like a million other people in Simpsons. He voices the evil mail carrier too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of cynical humor in it, but it's like it works really well because like his whole thing, he's like, "Yo, if Christmas is canceled, I don't have to deliver letters." He's like, "I'm going on vacation," right? And then Olive's like, "Nah, She's like, "I'm gonna go and help Santa deliver these letters." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna." He's like, "I hate this dog. All she does is bite me. I'm getting rid of this dog." And it's like,
Oh my
it's
God.
so cute. It's so cute, and also like from an animation standpoint too. Like, so it's literally replicating a storybook, right? But it's in 3D, but it's flat. And so it's really cool. And it holds up still today from something from like 1999. So it's been like 20 years, right? It holds up so well. And like, I love watching it. I don't get to watch it every year because it's not readily available because Cartoon Network doesn't really show it. And also, but like there are rips of it on YouTube. It's so good. Like the songs are really good too. It's a musical. A lot of these are musicals.
Let's go.
And so
Nice.
like there's
Yeah.
like, okay, Merry Christmas to one and all. You got the song that the mailman sings, where it's like Christmas bah hum and bug. And it's so, the whole thing's so good. There's like a bar scene. There's a scene where like there's a kidnapping scene.
Huh?
You have to watch it, Kate. Like it's so good. It's so good. I'll send a link.
Thank you.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Like, so like in context, I haven't seen the movie. But like I'm looking at the art right now on Google Images, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks really cute. Like, what? Dog.
It's so cute.
Doggo.
And the voice work along with like the acting in general, I think is so effective too. Because like I always forget the owner's name. I always want to say his name's Tim, but I don't think it's Tim. Like, Olive and like I'm just gonna call him Tim. Olive and Tim's like whole thing, it's so like sad, but also like it's so convincing.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it such an effective special too, because the reason, like, she's just like, I'm gonna leave because he doesn't want me as his dog anymore because I don't act like a dog. Because she's like very like human like, because she talks and like she's
right.
like, I want to do this and that, and he's like, I just want a dog, bro. Which reminds me a lot of the show and movie Teacher's Pet from Disney. Another one of my favorites. I never grew up around dogs. I mean, I interacted with them, so like, so I'm like, wow, these people are really pressed about not having like dogs. But that's their problem, not mine. And so, but it's like, it's so good. It's so funny. Like, especially Martini. Martini as a character, because he has like a New York or New Jersey I think it's a New York accent. And he just scams people. Like, he escaped from like the zoo also, and like it's good. It's so good.
Wait, is he an animal?
Yeah, he's a penguin.
Oh, penguin. Okay, he's the penguin. Got you.
Yeah, he's a penguin named Martini. He wears a hat and he sells broken watches, and he has a New York accent.
I think I'll fuck with Martini.
Yeah, like, he's chill.
Yeah, he seems chill. Olive looks adorable. Oh my gosh. As a dog person who's never had a dog, I wanna hold her now.
She's so adorable. And also, like, there's a running joke throughout the whole like special too, where basically it's like the running joke is that they'll say like a common like Christmas phrase, but then turns out it's just like a person. Like, their name sounds similar to like a person's name.
Okay, that makes sense. Just like the movie itself.
Yeah, like, it's a fun like running joke.
Nice.
But yeah, watch all of the Other Reindeer or perish.
I will. Thank you, Shay. Oh my gosh, this is something new that I want to watch. Yay!
Yeah, I'll use my superpowers if no one watches this.
You'll get evaporated by Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got my hat on. Got my Kent. I got my dashiki.
Yes. Nice. I guess it's my turn again. I think with my recommendations, I'm like, referring to like 3 different networks of like animation. So, the first one I did with SpongeBob from Nickelodeon. The next one, I'm going to do Cartoon Network, since Shay mentioned Cartoon Network. And this holiday special I want to mention is Chowder's Hey Hey It's Knishmas. Mwah.
A classic, to be honest.
For real though, like honestly, like, so I mean, I guess context wise, like when I went to high school, I made this cartoon club, and like, you know, I would play holiday specials in December, and Chowder is definitely one of the big faves that I would always play all the time and that everybody enjoys. And I think that special itself always like stuck to me throughout. And I watched it this year, and I love it so much.
I've never felt so much. I've never felt stressed while watching it.
Yeah.
But, like, it's something when I watch it, I'm like, how are you a whole chef and you can't make a gingerbread house?
Right. Poor Mung.
Oh yeah, I guess like summary.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, just like quick, you just need a quick summary.
Oh yeah, summary.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I totally do that. It's Hey Hey It's Knishmas is literally about Chowder, you know, celebrating Knishmas. Instead of Christmas, like the whole world celebrates Knishmas, which is pretty much similar to Christmas, but instead this creature called Knish Kringle comes into your house. He's like a worm or something that comes into your house, and you're supposed to make a gingerbread house for him. And if he doesn't like it, he smashes your house. He smashes the gingerbread house and the rest of your house. And
as he should.
As he should. He's the judge. And so, you know, Chowder's all spirity about it, and he doesn't believe that Gazpacho isn't Knish Kringle. And like, you know, he wants for this year he wants this broccoli scissor, you know, for like cooking, because he loves cooking with the fam.
It's a broccoli scissor with detachable cauliflower cutter.
Thank you. I wanted to memorize what he specifically
I just watched
said.
It, so like.
Thank you. I watched it last night, and I was like, oh man, I gotta write it down, but then I didn't. So thank you. Yeah, that's what he specifically wants, and it's a running joke that runs throughout the whole episode. But so what happens is Mung wants to give him this gift so bad because he cares about Chowder. Like, you know, that father and son bond. And so, you know, he's doing everything he can to make a gingerbread house because Mung can't make one for his life. Every year he's always smashed. Like the house gets smashed, and like the rest of the kitchen is just a mess. And so, yeah, so he does everything he can, but, you know, once he reaches to his lowest point, he has to reach to his rival cook, Endive. And so Chowder sees this because he's like, oh my gosh, Mung is swallowing his pride just for me to get something this year. You know what? Instead of those scissors, I'm gonna make Mung happy. And so what he does for the change of heart, he gathers Panini and Gargonzola to disguise themselves as Knish Kringle, and he tries to make Mung happy, and by the end of it, he does.
All of that for a gingerbread house that this man does not know how to make, even though he is a chef. He is a cook.
Chefs have their weaknesses.
Chefs have their weaknesses. No, this man just can't cook.
Well,
I know I shouldn't be judging my gingerbread house because, like, a gingerbread house is actually really hard to make, but, like...
They are. They really are.
But I am a commoner.
I can't. Like, I'm a creative person, but, like, I can't ever make the perfect gingerbread house for my life.
Yeah, I just can't make cookies.
Oh.
That's my... No, like, okay. I know it's a tangent, but people need to hear this because I need help. So, every time I make cookies, they always burn. Even though I put them at the right temperature, I put them on for the right amount of time, they always burn. No matter what the circumstance. And it's so... I think I'm cursed. They're either burnt or they're dry, and I hate I hate dry and hard cookies. I hate them. Like, it's okay if it's, like, crispy on the outer rings and, like, kind of, like, gooey or, like, soft in the center. But no, some of these things are just hard. and crisp. And I'm like, what's the point? What's the point?
Oh no, I'm so
what's
sorry.
What's the point of making a cookie face? Isn't soft in the center, a little crisp. Like, I like my, like, sugar cookies. I like when they're a little burnt, like a little itty bitty burnt. Because, like, well done sugar cookies don't taste as good. I'm sorry. It's just, I like the little, slightly over well done ones. Because it's like, ooh, there's a flavor.
There's a flavor.
There's
a crunch.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm thinking about the time that we made, like, cookies, but not really. They were, like, chocolate chip, like, cookie muffins. And that was fun.
I miss hanging out with friends.
We're in the same hanging room. Out with you, too. Yep, we're in the same room. Yep. Yeah.
We're in the same room. We're just reminiscing.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're just reminiscing. We're looking back.
We're in our little rocking chairs.
Yes, we are. Sipping that hot cocoa still.
Yep. Wow. Do you want more?
Yes, please.
It's out of air. Here.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome. Spice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So cozy and warm.
Yeah.
But anyways, Knishmas.
Yeah, I like it's Knishmas. It's a cute little special. I mean, when I say everything's cute, until, like, the next one I'm going to talk about. Because we might as well go network by network.
Yeah.
I should have brought up another special earlier if I was actually purposely going network by network, but, like...
It's okay. It's what I, like, was planning, but, like, I don't want to limit you. But, like, yeah.
Oh, no, it's, like, I have 4 specials, so, like, it's fine.
Oh.
But yeah, like, I think Chowder, it's Knishmas, it's a cute little special. Like, that's what I can really say. Like, it's something that I watch every year. I think it's a classic.
I think so, too.
It's like also very, it's like, if you watch Chowder, like, you kind of know what to expect. So, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just like, it's cute. Like, what do you want me to say?
Sorry.
No, not you.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, it's Chowder itself is just a very feel-good, like, show, that you can just, like, watch whenever. And I think, I don't know, like, when watching it, obviously, I like pointing at, like, details and stuff. So, like, you know, it's kind of like the same thing with Chowder, in that special, like, with SpongeBob, when they had, like, the cute little, like, segment with, Gazpacho, and it's, like, 3D animate. No, not 3D animated. Stop motion.
Yeah.
Like, so it basically parodies off of that, which I thought was really cute. And then I really like the designs, like, the holiday designs for the special. Like, I mean, especially just Chowder and how they do clothing, and how, like, the clothing designs move as, like, the character moves. So, like, you know, I thought that was really cute. Cute. It would just be cute at that point, when you put the words together. But
it's
coot, yes.
Wait, that sounds
cool. Oh my god, wait a minute.
But yeah, like, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's good because it's very, like, it just feels like a normal episode of the show. Because Chowder's just so off the wall. Like, it's not even the first time, like, Chowder experiments with, like, different, like, forms of, like, animation. Because they do puppetry a lot, actually, in the show, and a lot of stop motion anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's nothing, like, too out there. It's just more notable because it's, like, Christmas special. So, like, you see one of the, like, main characters, like, in the beginning of the show instead of it being, like, a quick little, like, joke.
Right.
Yeah, like, but it's, like, if you like Chowder, you're obviously gonna like the special. And, like, if you like more quirky shows, just watch Chowder in general.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. All of it's on Hulu and all of it's on HBO Max.
Period. Watch it on HBO Max. Yeah. Like, the special itself, like, it's Chowder vibes because it's Chowder, obviously. And you have, like, you know, your quirky, like, out there Chowder all over the place. And then, like, I think just the special itself just, you know, lives up to the show. And there's, like, jokes, like, that go back to back, but it's still paced very well. It's cute. It's cute all around. Check it out. Knishmas. Now I want to make a gingerbread house.
Go do that then.
Maybe I will. Because we're in the same room.
Yeah, there's a kitchen. You can go make it.
Yeah, I'll make it in the kitchen and then I'll show you.
Wait, I want to work on it too, actually. Never mind.
Wait,
Anyways.
yeah, let's work on it together after this.
Remember, like, last year we had, like, a gingerbread, like, house
Yes!
village party?
Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yes.
This is just us reminiscing.
I know. Literally. Like,
yeah, last year we had, like, a, mini, like, Christmas party
I hosted
at Kate's, and, it was really fun, you know?
Yeah.
And we just made gingerbread house, like, we had, like, gingerbread village thing.
Yeah.
And,
from
like,
Target.
I remember, yeah. Target has really fun gingerbread house stuff. They have a gingerbread train. I love Christmas things that aren't, like, okay, I have a thing for, like, Christmas trailers and Christmas trains. Like, I wish, like, I had, like, a train that went around my Christmas tree. Like, my uncle had one. All I'm saying is when I get my own place, and it's Christmas time, there's gonna be Christmas villages and Christmas trains everywhere, and everyone's gonna hate me.
Oh, anyways. That's cute.
So, the next two specials I'm gonna talk about, because these are the next two Christmas specials, and after this I'm not gonna talk about Christmas anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after the whatever. Both of these are very chaotic. Very, very chaotic. The first one I would like to mention, even though I'm debating if I should just go and, like, no, I'm bringing them to the front, Boondocks. Those who don't know, the Boondocks is a show that airs on Adult Swim, the same channel that shares, like, the channel thing as Cartoon Network. And it's about these two kids, and they move to the suburbs of Maryland, and the whole show is about critiquing, like, aspects of Black culture. Because, you know, there's problems within it. Yeah. So basically, you need to know context about some of the characters, too. Like, okay, basically, the episode, it's a Huey Freeman Christmas. And so, basically, Huey and Riley's school, they are putting on a production of, like, the traditional, like, nativity, like, Christmas nativity thing. And so, for some crazy reason, they let Huey in charge of it. Even though everyone knows how Huey's, like, fight the power.
Yeah.
And everything.
He's outspoken. Yeah,
there's, like, a lot going on in this episode, too. So, like, that's going on. Also, like, there is a new teacher at his school where, like, the teacher is, he used to be, like, he studied, like, Black studies, but he's a white person.
Oh my god!
Holy crap. Like, basically, there's also, like, a part with Kwanza, because he's, like, so, like, a running joke is, like, he's like, Harambe, and, like, he puts his arm out, he's like, Harambe,
oh
Harambe,
my
which
god.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, 2016? No, this is before 2016, so, like, it's, like, one of the principles. No, it's not. I take that back.
Ooh.
I'm a fake person.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, so he keeps saying Harambe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that, it's like a running joke. So basically, Huey, with this play, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and scales to the point where, like, the students aren't even involved anymore. He fires everyone. He gets Denzel Washington.
Oh my god.
Okay, he gets Denzel Washington. He gets, Angela Bassett. Basically, it's, like, all these high-profile, like, Black, like, superstars to play in this version of the nativity scene. And this is only one aspect of the whole special. Because the second aspect is basically Riley's angry at Santa. Because Santa never came to the hood. Oh. Because, you know, Santa only cared about rich kids. And so...
Facts.
And so basically, Riley is trying to kill Santa.
Hey, yo!
And with the quote every Christmas, you're gonna pay what you owe Santa. So basically, Riley wants his reparations. And that's the whole special.
That's valid.
Yeah, like, it's to the point where, like, he has, like, an elaborate sting on a mall Santa. And,
wow.
The special, it's a really interesting special. Because, like, it brings up a lot of, like, critiques on Christmas as a holiday anyways. In terms of, like, of course, like, the socio, like, economic aspect of it with Riley's whole thing. And then also, like, with Huey, like, Huey brings up the fact that, like, with Christmas, like, he's like, you know, like, technically this isn't, like, he's like, it technically didn't originate, like, as a Christian holiday. Like, it's a very interesting special. And so it brings in multiple critiques of things. But, like, that's, like, Boondocks' style anyways.
As they should.
There's multiple things going on in an episode. And, like, sometimes you're like, I'm not going to explain all of this. I mean, it's not like I don't want to. It's just, like, if I explain a lot, like, every aspect of each Boondocks episode, then it's just, like, I just watched a show.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's a really good show. Again, HBO Max, because it's Turner. I think the Christmas special is on demand for Xfinity at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Good episode. Of course, there's a Charlie Brown parody in it. Charlie Brown's another Christmas special. I'm not bringing up a lot of older ones, because, like, I just like them. Like, all you need to know is that I like these specials. Like, all the older ones. Except Frosty. Frosty can melt. I hate Frosty. I hate Frosty with a passion. My whole family hates Frosty.
Man, I've never met someone who hates Frosty. Like I remember watching Frosty the Snowman, but I remember him not being, like, my favorite.
The reason why my family hates Frosty, right, is because the reason why he comes back every year is because it's a corny reason. That's really it. It's the corniest reason.
He birthday.
Melts, right? He melts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's chilling. And we're like, good, he's gone, right? But then, and, like, it's not, like, good. Like, you're like, okay, it's an okay special. And then Santa shows up. He's like, don't worry, Frosty was made out of Christmas snow. I'm like, what do you mean Frosty was made out of Christmas snow? It doesn't always snow on Christmas.
That's true. It doesn't make sense.
And this is coming from someone where it snows a lot. Like, sir.
Also, like, what about the places that don't snow?
Exactly. So, like, you're telling me that Frosty only cares about the children in the snow?
I would be scared as hell, not gonna lie. If Frosty came to life, like, I'd, like, kick him or something.
I feel like if Frosty came to life, I would get in a boxing ring and start fighting him. Like, straight up. Like, yeah. I'm like, I can handle the cold. I was born in February. I think the window was open. So, like, it's fine. I can handle the cold. I walk out in 11-degree weather in Chicago. I'm good.
Fun times. Yep. That's always a fun time.
In a wind tunnel, I'm good.
I'm rooting for you.
Pyrotechnics. But yeah, you know, the Boondock special is really good. Watch it.
I will.
Yeah. It's rated TVMA, though. So, like, I mean, I don't care. Never mind.
Yeah, just a warning. So, I guess for my special that I'm going to mention is from Disney. And it's DuckTales 2017. And it's the episode called Last Christmas, which is their first special. And then their second one came out just recently, before they went on hiatus. So... You know, the thing with DuckTales 2017 being one of the greatest, like, animated reboots around, is that they do such a great job in bringing the heart and the integrity of what DuckTales is. And, so I feel like this episode, Last Christmas, is, like, a Christmas love letter to the original. And it stays true to a lot of, like, outside of even DuckTales, they also, like, make little references to, like, Disney, like, shows and specials. So this episode basically centers around Scrooge and Dewey. But, you know, the episode starts out with everybody, like, getting ready for Christmas, but everybody expects Scrooge McDuck to be all, bah humbug, you know, about like, Christmas. But it turns out to be an act, just to hang out with the people that he encountered, the spirits of Christmas, and which is a reference to, I forgot what it's specifically called.
A Christmas Carol?
Yes, A Christmas Carol. No. Yeah.
Christmas Carol's like a favorite Christmas story.
Yeah.
Take with that what you will.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yes, it's canon that story happened in DuckTales, I believe.
Wait, so, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you a bunch of questions about this already.
Sure, yeah,
so
I'm
sorry to... Okay.
No, go ahead.
So,
feel free.
Because, like, okay, like, the Disney version of A Christmas Carol, right? So it makes sense, because his name's Scrooge, and, like, that was his whole thing, and, like, that.
Right,
and,
yes.
Like, Tiny Tim does exist.
Wait,
so he
who's
did commit
Tiny
crimes.
Tim? Who's Tiny Tim?
Okay, so, like, in A Christmas Carol, like, in all versions,
right.
you know how Scrooge has, like, that one worker who's poor? Tiny Tim's his kid. And Tiny Tim, like, he can't, like, walk. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, no, because it's supposed to show him how he's, like, he wasn't treated, like, paying his workers properly, and that was, like, part of the reason why he was, like, such a mean person, because he was greedy, and to the point where he wouldn't even give his worker enough money to, like, survive. Because, like, they were... Yeah, no, because Tiny Tim was coughing, he was hobbling, like, it was, like, sad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like... Oh, but the question I had...
Yeah.
Because I just randomly remembered this. It's not even, like, a Christmas, like, classic. I just remember watching it, and I was, like, so excited to watch this as a kid, even though I don't remember it. But, did they reference, Disney's Twice Upon a Christmas, the CGI version, where it was multiple different stories, and one of the stories was with Donald Duck and the three nephews, Ricky, Icky, and Nicky?
I don't think so, actually.
You know what? Disney can leave. I hate them.
Wait, back up.
How do I know your own canon better than you do?
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Please continue.
No, it's fine. So, like, the way they tried to explain it in the episode was like, oh, the spirits were trying to reach a different Scrooge that wasn't Scrooge McDuck. But, so then that happened. And, you know, just for the rest, after that whole event, you know, Scrooge is, like, cool with the spirits. And every Christmas, they all travel somewhere in time just to party for Christmas. Yeah, that's literally it. And it's so crazy. So you have the ghosts of Christmas past, future, and present, and they're all just chilling. And no one knows about this. He still hates Santa, of course. Scrooge hates Santa. And
as he should.
Yes. I mean, obviously.
No. I feel like Scrooge would be friends with Santa because they both value, like, capitalist things. So, like, I don't know. So that's what the second Ducktales Christmas special explains, why he hates Santa. They used to be good friends. They were business partners. Makes sense.
Until Santa was like, I just want to give these gifts out for free. But Scrooge McDuck was selling coal, and Scrooge didn't want to. He still had a capitalist mindset, and he didn't want to just give gifts, and that's why they parted ways. And that's why he hated Santa. But yeah, definitely watch How Santa Stole Christmas. That special is great too. But yeah. But in Last Christmas, in that episode, Dewey has mommy issues. This is before...
Doesn't he?
I know, right? Like...
Don't they all have mommy issues?
They do. They do. But I think especially in that episode... Dewey was definitely down about it, just because he was so passionate out of all the three triplets to find his mom. And this is before his mom, like, came back from the moon. And so, you know, Dewey's upset, and Uncle Donald doesn't know what to do, and he realizes how he's feeling. And so, you know, Dewey sneaks into Scrooge's room, and he notices that Scrooge is just chilling with the ghost of Christmas. And he was like, I thought you hated Christmas. And so Scrooge was like, yeah, no, I don't. I just like to party. I still hate Santa, but I'm just partying, you know? So don't tell anyone about this. And so Scrooge dips, but then Dewey comes along secretly. And what happens is they go back in time to the first time Scrooge had his first breakthrough and his first Christmas party. And what Dewey encounters is his mom and Uncle Donald, but young and emo. And that's the best part.
Donald Duck.
Yes, we have emo Donald Duck.
Oh my god.
I tell everyone, guys, emo Donald exists. And that's what makes this episode so great. He shows up later, too, and all he does is play the guitar, sing, and complain about how rich his uncle is.
Wait, I need to see this.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Emo Donald. You could also just look up Emo Donald. Like, he has the t-shirt, the flannel, the guitar, the emo hair. Oh my gosh. It's
Wait, is this
crazy.
Like, okay, I need you, oh my god. I was gonna ask you, like, is this, like, early 2000s, like, I listen to MCR, but, like, I don't really go into, like, super deep into emo bands. Emo, or is this, like, emo, and I see it's like, oh, it's MCR, I don't really go that deep into emo music, but, like, I'm emo. Yeah.
I feel like those explanations were the same.
No, they're not.
Huh?
Okay, because you have, like, okay, there's two types of emo. Because you have, like, hardcore emo, right? You got, like, the emo bangs, and then you have, like, you tease them every morning, and, like, you listen to, like, not, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not trying to keep, like, very, like, emo bands, and then you have, like, the more, like, I guess, like, how we would say emo, but it's more so, like, MCR Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, the like second
those
one.
Two. The
general
okay.
emo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to everyone. I'm sorry for offending everyone.
Calling me out in middle school. Yeah.
I will call you out any day, Kate. And that's because we're friends.
I know. So yeah, like, literally in that episode, Dewey is just hanging out with young Della and young Donald as they encounter the creature, the Wendigo, and you know, it's hard to explain because there's also this second plot where Scrooge ends up stuck in the woods with the one of the ghosts. I think it was like present, but like he's like a cricket or whatever. Cause the cricket is like, I wanna party with you, but your family is in the way, so I'm gonna isolate you. And Scrooge is like, no thank you, and then he dips. And that's why that spirit turns into the creature, the Wendigo, and then they, like, fight him and stuff, and then, like, you know, yeah. By the end of it, everybody gets along. Della and Donald, oh my god, the best dynamic duo ever. That's all I gotta say. And then by the end of it, they sing a lovely... Actually, okay, so Dewey goes back with Scrooge to the present, and then it's crazy because Donald, like, hugs Dewey, and he says, welcome back, and we're just like, hello, what? But yeah, the whole episode ends with everybody singing random lyrics because Launchpad is the biggest himbo in that show.
He's the only one in that show.
You're right. Yeah. But yeah, that episode is a fun time. And plus, in the ending credits, there's this cute little, like, segment where they put, like, Ducktales from the original, like, art into the,
that's
like,
nice.
Yeah, they put it in frames, and obviously, like, the opening thing and the ending theme are, like, you know, holiday themed, so that's fun.
You want to know what else is, like, during this time? Something that my family kind of celebrates, but not really, but, like, kind of.
Yeah.
Kwanza. Yeah, so, you know, there's not, like, a lot of Kwanza specials in terms of animation. But, like, there's a bunch of reasons why that is, and I don't want to get super into that. I mean, I will, maybe, I don't know. I always say that and I start talking. But, there are 1.5 specials I want to talk about. And I say half because I don't really watch the other one, even though I know more people watch it. But I didn't grow up with it, so I don't really remember it as much. And that is the Rugrats Kwanzaa special. And also the Proud Family Kwanzaa special.
Nice.
Yeah, so I grew up watching the Rugrats Kwanzaa special because I had it on VHS. And it's part of, like, a multi-episode VHS. Like, yes, I grew up with VHS.
Same.
I'm, like, thinking about how people are like, people in 2001, I'm like, the last VHS was made in 2006. So,
yeah,
like,
that's surprising.
And I'm pretty sure it was Cars. But yeah, so, Rugrats Kwanzaa special, it's, like, very, like, basic, and, like, it doesn't really teach you a lot about Kwanzaa, to be honest, which is why I also have, like, the Proud Family one, which, the Proud Family one teaches you more about Kwanzaa, especially, like, if you don't know anything. But the Rugrats Kwanzaa special, basically, Susie Carmichael, voiced by Cree Summer, like I am, basically Indeed. Her aunt, like, shows up to her house, and she's like, yo, I got stuff for Kwanzaa, and her whole family's like, what's Kwanzaa? Like, we don't celebrate Kwanzaa. And she looks at them, Aunt T looks at them, she's like, well, we're celebrating it this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And so Susie's like, what's Kwanzaa, right? And her older brother's like, look, Susie, it's not Kwanzaa, it's Kwanzaa. I'm your older brother. And then, like, okay. And, and basically, like, the aunt explains, like, Kwanzaa is, like, so, like, Kwanzaa is, like, a holiday that celebrates the greatness of, like, Africans, right? Like,
yeah.
I couldn't watch it for this, so, like, I'm summarizing very generally. But basically, like, the whole special is about Susie thinking that she's not great enough to celebrate Kwanzaa because she doesn't, because she's like, I don't have qualities that are good enough, while my siblings have better qualities. And, like, throughout the special, because she keeps, like, messing up things, too, while her siblings keep, like, excelling at them. And, you know, the rest of the Rugrats are there, but, like, they don't really matter. Well, they matter, but, like, you know, they're not, like, the forefront of this.
Right.
Because, like, Rugrats in general is just, like, a good show if you want to learn more about different, like, non-Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
But like, in the end, like, her aunt's like, Susie, you're great in your own way. And then that's, like, and that, like, helps Susie, like, gain the confidence, and, like, she celebrates Kwanzaa with the rest of her family. And then you find, this is why this is such a weird, like, it's not a weird special, it's just, like, at the end, I'm pretty sure, like, they show a clip of, like, the church when, like, the aunt was younger, and, like, they're singing This Little Light of Mine. And it also turns out that the aunt, so she knows Martin Luther King Jr. because his car crashed on the way when he was going to Harvard.
Okay.
And she gave him money to help him. Like,
Whoa.
The Martin Luther King thing has nothing really to do with Kwanzaa.
But he's there.
That's cool. That's dope. I mean, like, it's normal. Like, I don't know, like, my family, like, I have members of my family that know, like, some of the King family or whatever, but, like, it, these are different stories, but yeah, it's, like, I think that's, like, the biggest mainstream exposure to Kwanzaa I had as a kid, just because I owned a piece of media with that on it, and I wouldn't watch it during the holidays, I'll watch it whenever. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I remember watching it in the middle of the summer. Like, I think the only thing, like, Rugrats in general does, like, a really good job of, well, like, because, okay, if you guys didn't notice while watching Rugrats, or if you've never seen Rugrats, even though I feel like that's kind of weird, but maybe I'm just old. I'm not that old, but, like, Rugrats, so all the main characters are Jewish. Yeah, all of them are. Because, like, yeah, all of them are. Especially, like, specifically the Pickles, like, mostly, but, like, everyone's, like, related in that show or something like that, but, they had several, like, they had several specials documenting, like, Jewish holidays, so I know the Hanukkah special I've seen. I've definitely seen the Passover one. I'm pretty sure the Hanukkah, I don't remember which one is the one with the play, though, when they had, like, the whole play and, like, Angelica, like, kind of messes things. I think that's the Hanukkah one, because you're talking about luck. It's, like, the potato pancake things. I know I just don't know how to pronounce it, but, like,
yeah.
Like, I think Rugrats is one of the few shows I know that actually did Hanukkah stuff, actually. Because, like, yeah, that's, like, the only show I can think of that did a Hanukkah-centric special. Nickelodeon has always been good. I critique Nickelodeon, but they've always been good about, like, with, like, showing different cultures, I feel like. But, you wanna know what's another company I admire, because they're the only other company I could think of that did a Kwanzaa special?
What?
The mouse himself.
Mickey
Disney.
Mouse?
Yeah, so, Proud Family, which is, like, the biggest cartoon involving main cast of black people. They did an episode on Kwanzaa. And this one, it's, like, it's better for educational purposes, too. Because, like, sometimes people think that they can't celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa for some reason.
Huh.
Kwanzaa is, like, more secular holiday. My family celebrates Christmas and Kwanzaa. You can celebrate whatever holidays you want. Because, like, I know people who celebrate multiple, like, like, I knew people who celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah. And then I know people who don't celebrate Christmas at all.
Yeah. Because it's, like, it's very cultural, and then there's, like, so many, like, intersectionalities that go within, like, celebrating the holidays, and, like, it's different for everybody, you know?
Yeah, and, like, even then, it's, like, you don't like, again, for Christmas, for example, like, there's a lot of, like, non-Christian people who celebrate Christmas.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
more so, like, the family time versus, like, oh, like, Jesus
birth.
Yeah, like, Jesus' birth, even though Jesus was born in spring, but, like, whatever. But,
I wouldn't know.
but yeah, so I don't really watch the Proud Family special, because, like, it's one that I would always miss as a kid, and two, like, later on, I don't know, I just didn't watch it as much, but I do admire it a lot. The Proud Family special is really cool, because one, they have, there is, a family that the Prouds invite over, and they're poor, right? And basically, the, Prouds were, like, the Prouds and the family, like, clash a lot, because the, new family, like, they conserve a lot of energy, and, like, they're vegan, and basically, they're also, like, and also the Prouds are like, wait, you don't celebrate Christmas, you only celebrate Kwanza, right? And so, the whole thing is about just learning about, like, the 7 days of Kwanza. And so you go through each meaning too, and it's really cool. And, like, there's, like, history lessons, and I just admire, like, the whole, like, thing where it was more so, like there's several different, like, assets to it too, I guess. Like, I admire the Proud Family for a bunch of things, even though I have critiques on it.
That's fair.
Yeah, like, you can enjoy things while critiquing it, like. But, I always admire the Proud Family as a show, because, like, they touch upon, like, a lot of different, like, issues that, like, I didn't know until I, like, rewatched the show, like, more and more recently. They did an episode about, like, bullying with, like, a gay-coded character. Yeah, like, they touch upon a lot of different stuff, and so I always, like, appreciate the show for it, even though, again, I have, like, several critiques, mainly with, like, the colorism of the show. And also, like, I don't, like, some of the other characters, too, I feel like are very stereotypical for, like, but that's, like, another problem, like, in Black media, where it's more so, like, this is going to go forever. But basically, the 7 Days of Kwanza, which is a titled episode from the Proud Family, is a really good episode. I highly suggest checking it out. Those are the two Kwanzaa things I've mainly seen. I know there's more, probably. I think Static Shock briefly mentioned Kwanzaa in, like, their big Christmas episode. Like, very briefly. Because, like, in that episode, I think they just mentioned, like, every single holiday. And, like, religion. Like, like, in a speech done by the dad. Because, like, Static Shock's dad is, like, a pastor. Or something. I don't know. I haven't seen that show in a while.
Yeah, same.
But, yeah. This is my Kwanzaa break.
Yeah. That's awesome. I definitely need to check out those, like, Kwanzaa specials, just because, like, there's not a lot of, like, media where it's not just Christmas. And then it's also the fact, just because of, like, me, like, growing up in a, I guess, Christian family. We're Methodists, but, like, we're chill. I don't know. For me personally, I'm, like, still iffy about, like, religion and stuff. But, like, you know, obviously, like, Filipino culture, like, definitely celebrates, like, Christmas, but, like, in their own way, I guess. So then there's that. I don't want to get into imperialism, but, like, yeah.
Again, this is through an American lens, too.
Right.
I wish there were more specials about different holidays not surrounding Christianity.
Yeah. 100%.
Because, like, I think, one, teaches more tolerance among kids, because I'm sick of people using excuse that, like, your kids can't be, like, racist towards other things, because it's just a mere forms of education.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I wish, like, I don't know, like, I wish we had, like, more specials, like, teaching about, like, other holidays rather than Christmas. Like, I know a lot of, like, specials also do, like, it's just a general holiday special. I'm like, it can't be a general holiday if you're leaning very heavily towards Christmas, to be honest.
Yeah. I think also, like, even within, like, Christmas, there are so many, like, ways people, like, celebrate it in different, like, traditions and cultures. So, like, I think it would be really cool to see that, just because of, like, many, like, POC families, like, celebrate it in a different way than like it's usually, I guess, like celebrated. So then that also would help like diversify like the narrative of the holidays.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Basically, I just want more variety. Sometimes I'm like, look,
the flavor.
I'm like, I like Santa. He's cool. I don't like how he doesn't come to like the people who are struggling, even though they need the gifts the most. You know, me and Santa are cool. All the Santas, me and all the Santas are cool. You know, I guess. I don't know. They probably hate me, but like, because a lot of people probably like Clone High. Like, it's weird because people are like, well, being specific starts being alien to other groups. I'm like, well, if you're still being vague, then you're always leaning towards one thing too, like Clone High. Okay, the Clone High Christmas special, like holiday special. I'm sorry, because it's the Snowflake Day special. There's like there's like a joke in it, and where it's basically like what is it like? Here's the non-denominational pirate of Snowflake Day. He's like putting like all the holidays like off the plank. Like it's like a funny joke, and I think that's like a very funny way of like kind of like referencing that. Right. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like at this point, let's just focus on more holidays. Like personally, I would be very interested in like even like holiday specials that aren't even in like December, because like, okay, you have Ramadan, you have Eid, those two. I would be very interested in like learning more about that, and I'm like, I think it would be interesting if we did like more like non like Christmas, but also it's not technically Christian like holiday things.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think that would be cool.
It would be neat moving into like getting into honorable mentions of like holiday specials that I at least like wanna call out. Don't want to explain, but I'll let y'all watch it.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything else.
You know, after all that talk, I want to talk about Christmas again. So like, you know the do you know a little song called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer?
Indeed. Yes, I do.
Do you know about the special that comes with it?
Yes, I do know about the special.
I just need to talk about it for like 2 seconds. I watched it the other day. Sure. I watch it every Christmas. Oh my god. So like basically the whole thing's about Santa running over his grandma, and then like
crazy. It's crazy.
And this kid and like basically she goes missing. And like this kid's just trying to find his grandma, and the whole thing is about be anti-big business, go small business. And it turns out that the cousin is the one who made Santa run over grandma because she put reindeer nip in the fruit cake.
That's funny. So bogus.
And then Santa gets sued for vehicular manslaughter. And there is a song called Grandpa's Gonna Sue the Pants Off of Santa.
Oh my god.
It's a musical, technically.
It's a musical. Yep.
And it's so funny.
Crazy.
And the thing is, most of the specials doesn't even take place in December. It takes place in September or like August.
Oh my gosh.
At the very end, it takes place in December again because it took like a year for Santa to be put on trial.
Oh my god. Who came up with this? I don't understand.
Bro, whoever the guy who sings Grandma, he came up with the whole concept, I think, because like it's a mess. I just quickly want to mention that.
Great mention.
but yeah, go watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's like the funniest thing. I watch it.
It's been a hot minute.
It's available on demand on the CW, and I'm pretty sure there's multiple rips of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. If you want a little chaos, go watch that.
One of the most chaotic things I watch it's like, okay, watch that, the Boondock special, and the Grinch back to back.
Oh boy.
Look, I can make a chaotic like Christmas thing very easily. Just watch me.
Oh my gosh. That's
but yeah,
crazy.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I guess, like, literally, like, all my mentions are, like, holiday specials from, like, shows, except for Klaus on Netflix, which is really good. Definitely check it out.
The animation itself is just worth watching it. Like,
it really is.
I'm in the minority where I didn't enjoy the story as much as other people did, but the animation
slaps.
Yeah. Klaus is just Emperor's New Groove. bro. Like,
it really is.
It's just like, is it Scandinavian? Like weird Scandinavian Emperor's New Groove, but like it.
That sums it up.
And the town could have solved their problems very easily, but like, no one likes to talk to each other. Don't y'all watch Steven Universe? I don't think so.
Yeah. Academy Award nominee. Yeah.
Klaus. It should have won.
Klaus. It should have. There's regular show, the Christmas special. I remember just getting so hyped about that special. Especially during the song where they do like Carol of the Bells, but like a rock version of it, and I was like, oh my god, this goes so hard. Yeah. That's
like the one regular show special I don't watch.
Oh wow.
I watched it Thanksgiving when I watched all the Halloween. Not all. I watched a good chunk of the Halloween ones, but I never watched a Christmas one. But I will check it out.
Yeah, it's a fun time. The antagonist has a gun, so watch out.
They always have guns.
Yeah, I know. Like, obviously, it's like so regular show of them to do, but like, it's still like a little jarring considering it's like on Cartoon Network and stuff. So I'm like,
oh yeah, true.
Crazy. But yeah, let's see. There's Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Stump Day, which is like also like a different holiday that Muni like celebrates. That's not like Christmas. And it's like Star's birthday. And that's cool. It's cute. And then the other half is like her spell creatures in her wand are like celebrating Stump Day as well. So that's cute. Before they die in the actual finale of the show.
I've seen this one.
But it's fine. Yeah. Stump Day definitely takes like a really like spooky and dark turn. But yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Let's see. And lastly, the Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation, which is the first Christmas special that they do.
Yeah, they've run over Frosty.
They do, as they should.
I won.
It was fun. Shay did win. Yeah. I just remember growing up with that just because of how fun it was, and like apparently it's Christmas during the summer, so that's cool. And it's a musical. I love the soundtrack. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I think it would be funny for all the Phineas and Ferb specials they just didn't make any music.
Yeah, like music is such a huge component in Phineas and Ferb. Like I literally have like 3 Phineas and Ferb soundtracks on CD.
Wow.
Yeah, not to flex or anything.
There's a video by Shafrillas. I always feel like Shafrillas. I never know how to pronounce it.
Me neither.
He ranked every single Phineas and Ferb song.
No way.
Yeah, like it's insane.
Now I gotta watch it.
He has really good videos. Shout out to him. He should shout us out, actually. I want clout.
Yeah, same. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Although, Christmas isn't about the clout. It's about what you have. Thank you.
Yeah, it's about what we have. It would be nice to have the clout, but like...
It would be really nice.
It would be really nice.
But we'll be content without it.
Yes, we will. We'll be civil.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Christmas specials. I have a lot of honorable mentions. Basically, if you watch Cartoon Network, you're gonna know all of them, and I'm so sorry. Powerpuff Girls Christmas Special.
Yes.
Where Princess Morbucks puts them on the naughty list.
Oh my god, I love that one.
I watched it the other day. I've been watching a lot of them. A classic Rankin Bass one, which is Here Comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. I misspoke. I'm so sorry. Santa Claus is coming to town. I love that special so much. It's literally like the one thing I have to watch every year. It's the origin story of Santa. The songs are so good. I love the designs of like the puppets. The Grinch, but the original version with Boris Karloff.
Nice.
We are a very traditional household. We watch that every year. We do not watch the Jim Carrey version. But if you want to know my ranking of all the Grinch things, I'm going to watch the one with Benedict Cumberbatch this week.
Yeah.
So I'll release my list. But just know that the original one's number 1.
So true.
I've seen almost every piece of Grinch media at this point. It's a mess. I've even seen the Grinch Halloween special.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed.
He's like, it's the one where like he's yelling at the kid. Like everyone knows the meme of it. He's like yelling at the kid, he's like, go read the sign or something, and Or like, in the kids like, I can't read or something like that. It's like,
what the hell?
I'll like find it. But
cool.
How to Grinch Stole Christmas, another classic. There's a lot of oh my god. I like the Billy and Mandy special a lot. It's about Santa turning to a vampire.
Ooh.
The Kids Next Door one's really good if you like X-Men, because it's an X-Men parody.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
There's a lot of these, Kate.
Now I'm getting nostalgic. Oh my gosh, like I need to really like watch them.
Yeah, like the Charlie Brown Christmas special, of course.
Yeah, classic.
Classic. I recently watched A Year Without Santa Claus, which is the one with Heat Miser and Snow Miser. Honestly, I just tell people watch it alone for the songs, because that's really good. And then Spider-Verse, because you might as well.
Yeah.
It's getting taken off with Netflix, so go watch it. It's going off tomorrow.
Watch it. Oh no.
When this is released tomorrow, it's gonna be gone, so I hope you're watching it. Or else I'll use my evaporation powers.
Go watch it, please.
Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Yeah, so those were our holiday specials that we wanted to mention in this episode. Let us know in the comments below of what your holiday specials are and why.
Yeah, I definitely forgot some, knowing me. But those are like the animated ones, so like I have some live action ones I like watching.
It's a fun time. It's a fun time to just spend the holidays watching your favorite specials.
Yeah, like spend it with family. Although you shouldn't be traveling.
No, you shouldn't. That's a big no-no.
You better be sitting put.
Yeah. You better be staying home and washing your hands.
Yeah, wearing a mask. If for some reason you're out, like if you're outside,
please.
Literally, like, look, if you're alone on Christmas, you can FaceTime people if you can. You can watch a bunch of specials if you can. But
you do you.
Just because you're not around a million family members doesn't mean that the holidays still aren't going on.
Yeah, the spirit is still there.
Yeah,
and we're here for y'all.
There's no war on Christmas or any other holiday that you celebrate. Just stay home.
The true meaning of the holidays.
Staying home.
Staying home. Indeed. Well, thank you everybody for listening to this very special holiday special of the 1224 podcast. I'm Kate.
And, I was going to do a holiday pun, but I'm Shay.
Oh. And we'll see you all next year.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye.